What's going on, YouTube? JT is Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Absolute Batman issue number 12. This one is written by Scott Snyder with artwork by Nick Dragotta. And my goodness, this was a pretty messed up issue, especially given all the stuff that's happened in Absolute Batman so far. Seeing the aftermath of what Bane did to Batman's friends in this universe, who are going to become his rogues galleries. There's some pretty disturbing stuff, all things considered. Even like for the Absolute titles, like, my goodness, I don't think I've seen a mainstream comic book go maybe this messed up in quite a while, at least from what I've seen. So yeah, but anyways, let's go ahead and talk about this one. I think this will be it in terms of the DC books for this week. So yeah, this industry stuff. Also, for those who are wondering, yes, I did hear about the cancellation of that Red Hood comic book. Maybe I'll make a video, maybe I won't, but let's just say the moral of the story, kids, is watch what you post online and do background checks on who you hire. So that's all I'll say about that. But yeah, I'm curious to see what DC's going to do with that. I think they'll probably do like a whole like Men in Black neuralizer thing. Nope, this never happened. So yeah, but that's the first time I've seen that at DC. The times I've been covering stuff, something canceled like after one issue, like right away, and pulling everything back. That's wild. But anyways, Absolute Batman issue number 12. So I guess in the last issue, I thought that Bane had destroyed Batman in every sense of the word. But I guess that was just a dream vision or something like that. And really, it was just a what-if scenario. So I was confused by the last issue. I think that's what kind of happened, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so now that we're here, we see Batman getting rescued by Waylon Jones, a.k.a. Killer Croc. And he's talking about how he's hungry, and Bruce is there. He asks him to basically kill him, like, because he doesn't want to live this current lifestyle. And Batman just refuses. He's like, Waylon, wait. And then he just kind of swims off. So yeah, just really dark, sad, tragic, messed up backstory for it. So basically all of Batman's friends are turned into his rogues gallery as a result of Arkham and Bane. I don't know if I really like the idea of Bane turning every single member of like his like friends into his rogues gallery. Like, wouldn't their anger be all directed towards Bane and not so much Batman? But hey, I guess if you gotta create the rogues gallery somehow in the Absolute universe, that's how you're gonna do it. But pretty messed up stuff, especially what happened to Penguin. Like, my God, when you see what they do to Penguin, it reminds me of the movie Tusk with Justin Long, where he's turned into the Walrus, and that's the best example I can think of. But yeah, so this is Abomination Part 4. Bruce is waken up by Alfred, and he's been out for an extended period of time. He's still reeling with the effects of things. He's still got the venom injections in himself. He's lost all his hair, of course, too, and he has to go find his mom, and she's really, like, she, like, kind of smacks him, like, what, for, you know, being gone and all this other stuff, but she's also relieved to kind of see him, and he's feeling the effects of the venom and everything that's still in his system, because Arkham and Bane and that have just broken this man on all accounts. That's where you need Superman to take out Bane at this point. Like, this is the most vicious Bane I've ever seen. But look at Penguin. Good God Almighty! That's a horrifying image if I ever saw this. Like, geez, it's the whole it's Justin Long and the movie Tusk. That's the comparison I can think of with Penguin. And then we see Harvey Dent. His head was crushed by Bane and all this other stuff, and only half of him kind of hates him. Riddler had his skull ripped to pieces, basically, and he's got all these implants in his head, and he's talking riddles, and you can see his brain sticking out and all that. And, like, Bane has done some really, really messed up stuff in this thing. I mean, even main universe Bane would probably be like, dude, chill the fuck out. So yeah, we see that, and then kind of the issue ends with the version of Absolute Catwoman showing up. Now, she's got this big, huge-ass dome over her head. I don't know what else they got going on underneath the helmet. Perhaps it'll be like her face is kind of scarred or something and all that. I mean, it's Bane. He's done some really messed up stuff so far in this run, so I wouldn't put it past him to do something that extreme. But I guess we'll just kind of have to wait and see which direction they go in with that. But yeah, pretty messed up stuff overall. So those are, yeah, Absolute Batman issue number 12. I mean, we're already a year into this book, which is really crazy to kind of think about. I'm still enjoying it, but this is a really miserable book. And at least in the last couple of issues, just seeing what Bane is capable of, like, this is just getting to some really fucked up territory. I feel like I'm watching some sort of slasher film. with an evil horror antagonist, and I want to see Bane get his ass whooped pretty badly at some point. I'm waiting for just the inevitable confrontation. I want to see Bane get his comeuppance really badly. So Scott Snyder's done a good job building up Bane to where you really want to see this guy get his ass whooped. So, this is the Absolute universe. This is a universe where Darkseid's influence is spread throughout. This universe is basically like creations involved, so that's why everything's so dark and miserable all around. I'm curious to see how it all kind of like wraps. I don't like, because the Absolute titles have been selling very well at DC, so I don't know how long it's supposed to go for. I think they're just going to keep going until like whenever they just are like, okay, we're kind of done for right now. But just wild, crazy stuff. That's my main takeaway at this thing. The artwork is pretty good. The imagery is very graphic and very horrifying to kind of look at, just like all sorts of messed up. And just seeing what Bane did to all of Batman's rogues, or soon-to-be rogues, is just really intense. Although I'm kind of iffy on Bane being responsible for everything. I think that kind of takes away the uniqueness of each and every one of Batman's like rogues gallery. I would have liked for the fall to be for other reasons or something than every single one just being Bane, because they should have their vendetta more so against Bane than against Batman, because in Gotham City, everything's all sorts of messed up, and blaming Batman for everything Bane had done, I don't know. Like, your anger should be redirected towards Bane. Like, get revenge on him first before you want to have your falling out with your friend Bruce Batman, who was also tortured himself, mind you, for like months on end and all that too. So, yeah. All things considered, you know, it's certainly a memorable issue that I won't forget. But my goodness, like, take a chill pill, like Absolute Bane. Goodness gracious, man. Like, where's Superman in this? I haven't read the Absolute Superman or Wonder Woman or some of the other titles, but I'm kind of hoping one of them shows up to take down Bane, because I don't know if Batman can really face off against this dude at this point. So I'm curious to find out the way Scott Snyder works around Batman being able to stop him, because of how ridiculously OP they've made Bane, to the point where it's kind of laughable and cheesy. So yeah, but anyways, that's all I really have to say about this particular issue. What did you think of it? Post your comments down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit the bell for notifications, all that other fun stuff. I got some Godzilla comic books I'm going to be covering. There's the Here There Be Aliens, and there's also like the Kaisei era, issue number 2, but I still got to read that one. And yeah, look forward to all those videos when they get there. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you all later. Peace out. Bye-bye then.